Hello everyone, welcome to Clarity 16.2.3 Feature Supportability Training. I am Ramakrishna. As part of this section, we will be talking about the enhancements to resource directory in people-centric planning. As part of 16.2.3 release, we are introducing the functionality to display the resource hierarchy of the logged in user up to 3 levels, displaying the details of the user's booking manager, peers and reportees. We are also introducing the ability to add more fields and metrics to resource cards through card configurator in resource directory. As organizations move from funding work to funding people, understanding how people are organized becomes more important than ever. This functionality focuses on ways to leverage resource information we already have in Clarity to provide visibility into the resource organizational structure based on the booking manager attribute. Customers will have a visual way to see the hierarchical relationship along with the direct reports, peers and managers. And configure card is a powerful capability that helps user to configure their choice of attributes and avatar types to be displayed on resource card. Please note that the resource directory by booking manager and configure card on resource directory features are in beta with release 16.2.3. In this demo, we will look at the enhancements to resource directory with respect to resource directory displaying booking manager resource hierarchy and configure card functionality to add more fields and metrics on resource card in resource directory. Now let us look at the demo of resource directory displaying booking manager resource hierarchy. I have logged into Clarity 16.2.3 system as Ian Arpel and navigated to resource directory workspace. In Clarity 16.2.3 we have enhanced the directory tab in view options to include periods. User can select the periods, select type of periods, that is periods or duration, and select or enter respective periods or duration to display the data. We also introduced a section demand. Demand drives the allocation indicator on resource tile. Demand section has two options, namely allocations and assignments. Allocation is aggregation of the allocation of a resource on different investments, and assignments will show assignments, that is total usage of the resource. Demand settings consider modern UX general settings, thresholds while calculating the over or under allocated allocations or assignments. The over and under allocation assignment calculation is also based on the period selected in view options. Person type indicator E is the first initial of the person type attribute of resource object. Please note that we will only display the person type badge along with the color when the display mapping is set on person type attribute of resource object. E will indicate that Ian Arpel is an employee and this value is mapped to a person type attribute of resource object. Resource directory screen will display inactive resources, managers and peers when the include inactive people flag is enabled. In this example, Nicole Fleming, an ML engineer, is flagged as inactive. When we enable include inactive people flag, screen is refreshed and Nicole Fleming is displayed in the resource directory hierarchy. In Clarity 16.2.3 release, we have introduced the ability to view resource hierarchy based on Booking Manager up to 3 levels. Manager type section has been added under the view options of the directory tab. This section includes two options, resource and booking. Respective toggle allows user to switch between the resource manager and the booking manager hierarchy view. Ian Urpel, the logged in user, has Ray Fowler as manager and Rosie Miller as booking manager. Now let us toggle the manager type from resource to booking. We can view the booking manager hierarchy with respect to logged in user. As we can see now, the manager of Ian Urpel is being shown as Rosie Miller, who is a booking manager of Ian Urpel. We can click on the resource card and view respective booking manager hierarchy. If the logged in user clicks on any of the user tile, then the tile will be highlighted displaying new user booking manager, peers and direct reports. Let us say when we click on Rosie Miller, Rosie's tile is highlighted showing her manager, peers and direct reports. The search functionality has been updated to reflect the hierarchy based on the booking manager when the booking toggle is enabled. In the example, Mike Jones has Rosie Miller as booking manager. Let us search for Mike Jones. As we can see now, the hierarchy shows Rosie Miller as the manager when the booking toggle is on. In this way, the resource directory workspace displays booking manager resource hierarchy when the manager type is selected as booking. Now let us look at the configure card functionality to add more fields and metrics on resource card in resource directory. In view options, under the directory tab, when a user clicks on configure card, a card configurator pop-out opens. Card configurator dialog allows user to select avatar size, drag and drop resource field metrics into selected slots for them to get displayed on resource card. User can configure 6 metrics and 4 fields per resource card, ensuring a customized view of required resource information. On the right hand side of the card configurator, we have avatar section. There are 3 options for avatar to be displayed. When user selects large as an option, avatar is put in front and center, and large option also opens up additional options like allocations or assignments, which would show the over or under allocating assigned numbers, and the toggle person type. Let us select the option large under avatar and toggle the flags to display allocations or assignments and person type. When user clicks on apply, these settings are going to be displayed on the resource card in resource directory. Small option under avatar will reduce the size of the avatar to present more room for fields or metrics. When we select small and then click on apply, we can see that the avatar size has become smaller. When we select none as an option under avatar and then click on apply. The no avatar is displayed on the resource card in resource directory. As we can see, demand and person type options are not available with small and none avatar type. When we select on large, demand and person type toggles are available to be used along with the avatar to display the data on resource card in resource directory. On the left hand side of the card configurator, we have count and resource sections. User can drag and drop fields and metrics to be displayed on avatar card. In count section, we have following three metrics that can be configured. Investments, that is investment count, team investments, that is team investment count, and direct reports count. Let us drag and drop the count metrics onto the resource card. We can drag and drop the metrics within the section. In resource section, we display attributes and per period metrics from resource object that can be configured as fields and metrics. User can configure up to 6 metrics and 4 fields on card configurator to be displayed on resource style of resource directory. Let us drag department attribute and drop it as a field. Let us drag and drop the count into metrics, investments, team investments, direct reports, and per period metrics like availability, allocation, and remaining availability into metrics. And let us click on apply. As we can see, the field department is getting displayed under the avatar image along with the metrics that have been selected. In card configurator, the flags demand and person type are disabled. Now let us enable them. Click on apply. We can see both person type as well as demand indicators getting displayed on the resource card. Please note, numeric resource fields can be dragged to either the field slot or metric slot. Non-numeric resource fields can be dragged to field slot only. In directory tab, there is a flag show labels. When user disables this option, then labels on the resource card are not displayed. When show labels toggle is on, we can see the labels getting displayed on the resource card in resource directory. In this way, user can use configure card functionality to configure fields and metrics on resource card to be displayed in resource directory. This concludes the resource directory enhancement session. Thank you.